Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Exams Made Simple. In this video we will see questions from IC engines, best top 100 questions from IC engines which is there for your syllabus AE Genco TS. Engine pistons are usually made of aluminum because it is lighter. The reason for supercharging in any engine is to reduce weight and bulk for a given output. Okay. Next, more tests can be conducted for multi-cylinder engines. The C10 C16H34, which is straight chain paraffin, is assigned a C10 number of 100. Alpha methyl naphthalene has a C10 number of 0. The scavenging efficiency of a 4-stroke cycle diesel engine is between 95 and 100%. Scavenging is usually done to increase power output. Which of the following medium is compressed in a diesel engine cylinder? Air alone. Number of working strokes per minute for a 4-stroke cycle engine are dash the speed of the engine in RPM 1/2. Number of working strokes per minute for a 2-stroke engine is equal to the thermodynamic cycle on which petrol engine works is Otto cycle. The thermal efficiency of petrol and gas engines is about 30%. The thermal efficiency of diesel engine is about 70%. They are more. Diesel cycle efficiency, diesel engine efficiency is more. The size of inlet valve of an engine compared to exhaust valve is more. A spark plug gap is kept from 0.3 to 0.7 mm. When crude oil is heated, then which of the following hydrocarbon is given off first? It is natural gas. Which of the following event would reduce volumetric efficiency of a vertical compression ignition engine? It is going to be inlet valve closing before bottom dead center. Which of the following does not relate to compression ignition engine? Carburetor. All others are present. Fuel pump, fuel injector, governor. Governor for governing the speed of the diesel engine. But carburetor is present only in SI engines, spark ignition engine or petrol engines. Which of the following does not relate to spark ignition engine? Fuel injector. All others are present in spark ignition engine or petrol engine. The output of a diesel engine can be increased without increasing the engine revolution or size by way of what? Supercharging. A gas engine has set volume of 300 cm cube and clearance volume of 25 cm cube. Its volumetric efficiency is 0.88 and mechanical efficiency is 0.9. The volume of the mixture taken per stroke is, it's a big problem friends. You have to solve it actually. So like this, actual volume he is finding out. So it is equal to set volume to volumetric efficiency. Set volume is 300 into volumetric efficiency 0.88. So it is going to result in 264 cm cube. Simple multiplication. The pressure at the end of compression in diesel engine is approximately how much? This is 35 bar. 35 bar. 1 bar is equal to 10 to the power 5 pascals or Newton per meter square. The pressure at the end of compression in petrol engine is up to how much it is? It is very less, 10 bar compared to 35 bar in diesel engine. Because actually at this pressure only diesel can be thoroughly mixed with air. That's why we are going to compress it to a high pressure in case of diesel engine compared to petrol engine. Air fuel ratio for idling speed of a petrol engine is approximately C 10 is to 1. This is a rich ratio, friends. Any ratio, air fuel ratio, which is lesser than 14.5 is to 1 is called rich mixture, a rich ratio. The specific fuel consumption of per BH brake horse power hour for a petrol engine is approximately how much? It is going to be 0.25 kg. These are all good bits, friends. Just try to follow these bits, very important bits. Specific fuel consumption. What is specific fuel consumption? Per bhp hour. Okay, fuel consumption per hour basis, per time basis, per unit production of power. Either it can be IHP, indicated horsepower, or BHP, brake horsepower. The power in the cylinder, generated in the cylinder is called IHP, indicated horsepower, and power at the crankshaft is known as BHP or brake horsepower. So, he is asking the diesel engine how much this is the specific fuel consumption. What is the correct answer? It is B, 0.2 kg. It is lesser than your petrol engine. Yes. The maximum propulsive efficiency of a turbojet engine is at a speed of which speed? It is maximum. It is going to be 2400 kilometers per hour. How much it is going to come in meters per second? 2400 into 5 by 18. Just check it. Meters per second. The method of determination of indicated power of a multi-cylinder spark ignition is by the use of Morse test. Morse test. Morse test. The air fuel ratio of petrol engine is controlled by carburetor. Injector is used in diesel engines. Air fuel ratio in petrol engines is controlled by carburation. Earlier question was petrol engine. Yes. It is D, carburetor, correct. Carburation is the operation of carburetor, where the petrol and air are thoroughly mixed in the proportions required as per the load and speed of the engine. Does the supply of scavenging air at a density greater than that of atmospheric atmosphere mean engine is supercharged? Definitely it is no. Dash engines can work on very lean mixture of the fuel. Compression ignition or diesel engines. Diesel engines work even though very lean mixtures. So, your diesel engine is also known as constant air supply engine. Isooctane C8H18 has an octane number of what? 100. It is given as a arbitrary 100. In 4-stroke cycle engine, the sequence of operation is suction, compression, then your expansion and exhaust. The correct answer is A. In a loop scavenging, the top of the piston is how it is? It is contoured. The actual volume of fresh charge admitted in 4-stroke petrol engine is less than stroke volume. That's why we are going to get the term volumetric efficiency. It is approximately 98%, 95 to 98%, friends. Okay, that means the 3 to 5% losses can be expected. Now, volumetric efficiency will be normally between 95 to 98%. The ratio of the volume of charge admitted at NTP to the swept volume of the piston is called what? This is called volumetric efficiency. In order to prevent knocking in spark ignition engines, The charge away from the spark plug should have low ignition delay. Low ignition delay. So these are no way connected with low density and low temperature, are not connected with this situation. The inlet valve of a 4-stroke cycle internal combustion engine remains open for how much? 230 degrees. It will be normally, it should be in ideal case 180 degrees, 180 to 4, that means 720 or 2 revolutions. 1 revolution is go 360 degrees, but actually because the inertia of the valves, they have to be open for more time, more crank angle, in terms of the crank angle. That means more than 180 degrees, that is 230 degrees. That is the correct answer. So inlet valve and exhaust valve will be more than 180 degrees, friends. They will be open for that. Okay, but compression and your power stroke will be lesser than 180 degrees to compensate for that the increase in the crank angle for what you call suction and exhaust strokes. The turbine of the inlet valve and exhaust valve open. The time for inlet valve and exhaust valve open. The turbine of the turboprop engine is dash that of the turbojet engine. Is it bigger or smaller? It is bigger. It is bigger. Fuel oil consumption guarantees for IC engines are usually based on what? They are based on high heat value of the oil. What is the high heat value? Higher calorific value. It is the calorific value or heat value of the oil without considering the heat taken away by the formation of water vapor when a fuel is burnt. When a fuel which is a hydrocarbon is burnt, normally with the help of the oxygen present in the air, normally carbon dioxide, what is resulting? Okay, this water formation will also take away this heat. If these products of combustion are cooled, we are going to recover that heat. So the total heat is called that means the heat liberated, okay, without neglecting the heat taken away by the vapor formation is known as the high heat value of the oil or fuel. The thermal efficiency of diesel engines on weak mixture is, it is higher. Weak mixtures result in higher efficiencies in case of diesel engines. In compression ignition engines, swirl denotes what? What is swirl? It is the rotary motion of the gases in the chamber. Rotary motion, neither the radial motion nor haphazard motion. In a 4-stroke diesel cycle diesel engine, the compression, where? What is the correct answer? Starts at 40 degrees after bottom dead center and ends at 10 degrees before the top dead center. In a 4-stroke cycle petrol engine, the compression, so he is asking the compression stroke, okay, starts at 40 degrees after bottom dead center and ends at 30 degrees before top dead center. In a 4-stroke cycle diesel engine, the inlet valve, what is the correct answer? Opens at 20 degrees before TDC, top dead center, and closes at 40 degrees after bottom dead center. In a 4-stroke cycle petrol engine, that inlet valve, what is the correct answer? Opens at 20 degrees before top dead center and closes at 40 degrees after the bottom dead center. So mostly 20 and 40 degrees are repeating before and after. In order to eliminate knocking in compression ignition engine, there should be what? Short delay period. Short delays period are going to reduce the knocking tendency. What is knocking tendency, friends? Abrupt pressure rise in the cylinder is going to cause a pinging sound in the cylinder, that's known as the knocking, or it is going to result in vibration and noise also, right? And there is power loss also. To eliminate that, the delay period has to be shorter in case of a diesel engine. The normal heptane is given a rating of what? It is given a rating of 0. Normal heptane is 0. Isooctane 100. Normal heptane 0. Isooctane in case of a petrol engine standards. In order to mix air and petrol in the required proportion and to supply it to the engine during suction stroke, then dash is employed. Carburetor in case of a petrol engine is employed. Okay, because he is clearly saying that it's a mixture of air and petrol. That's the petrol engine he is referring to. The increase in intake temperature of internal combustion engine will dash. So it is going to definitely decrease the efficiency. Decrease the efficiency. During idling, a petrol engine requires gas mixture. It is going to be a rich mixture, friends. A rich mixture. What is the rich mixture? A rich mixture. Right. Rich mixture is any mixture which is having the air fuel ratio lesser than 14.5, which is also known as chemically correct air fuel ratio. More than that is known as the lean mixture. For example, 16:1. The camshaft of a 4-stroke engine running at 1500 rpm will run at 750 rpm, half of the speed. Camshaft and crankshaft. Camshaft speed will be always half the crankshaft speed. Polymerization is a chemical process in which molecules of a compound become larger. The theoretical correct mixture of air and petrol is 15:1, roughly 14.5:1 precisely, but you can take it as, you can round it to 15:1. And HMH flame speed is obtained in diesel engine when air fuel ratio is about 10% of rich mixture. I think it is not HMH, friends, high speed, high flame speed. Okay. A stoichiometric air fuel ratio is, it is a chemically correct mixture. Chemically correct mixture. A by F is equal to 14.5:1. Air 14.5 parts, fuel 1 part. The temperature of injector surface of the cylinder wall in normal operation is not allowed to exceed how much? This is a good question, friends. Please check it. 180 degrees Celsius. A 2-stroke cycle engine gives dash the number of power strokes as compared to the 4-stroke engine at the same speed. Double. It should be double. Double. Hence, for the your 2-stroke engine cylinders are double, give the double power compared to 4-stroke engines. For the same speed. The fuel air ratio in petrol engine fitted with suction carburetor operating with the dirty air filter as compared to clean filter will be what? Higher. Fuel ratio. Okay. Diesel engine can work very lean fuel ratio of the order of 30:1. A petrol engine can also work on such lean ratio provided. What is the condition to be met? It cannot work as it is impossible. Okay, friends. So a diesel engine is also, that's the reason why a diesel engine is also known as constant air supply engine. But a petrol engine cannot do that. A 75cc engine has following parameter as 75cc. What is that? It is swept volume. It is swept volume. It is also called as stroke volume. Stroke volume or swept volume. Vs plus Vc. Vc is the clearance volume. That is the cylinder volume. Vs is the swept volume or stroke volume. Plus Vc is the clearance volume. Is equal to V cylinder. Total cylinder volume. Diesel fuel compared to petrol is what? More difficult to ignite. More difficult to ignite. Diesel as compared to petrol is more difficult to ignite. Once again, it is repeated, friends. Petrol can be easily ignited, but whereas diesel can be ignited, but with greater difficulty compared to petrol. So petrol is easily ignited. Right. More ignition tendency. Fuel consumption of diesel engine is not guaranteed at 1/4 load, because at such loads what happens? The small difference in cooling water temperature or in internal combustion, internal friction has a disproportionate effect. That is the reason. Which of the following statement is wrong? So please go through the statements, friends. C is the wrong statement. To eliminate knock-in compression ignition engines, we want to achieve auto ignition not early and desire a longer delay period. I think we need shorter delay periods. Which of the following statement is wrong? Please go through the statements, friends. All the statements are wrong. All the statements are wrong. Check the statements. A 4-stroke cycle engine develops twice the power as that of the. So, no. It is actually half. For the same power developed, the 4-stroke engine is lighter. It is more. It is less bulky, more bulky, and occupies less floor area, more floor area. Petrol engines are costly than diesel engines. So, all are wrong answers. The magneto in automobile is basically, what is this? It is a DC generator. The purpose of testing an internal combustion is what? All of the above. So, all of the above are that means to determine the information which cannot be obtained by calculations, to confirm the data used in design, the validity of which may be doubtful, to satisfy the customer regarding the performance of the engine. All are required for the testing. The purpose of testing, all of them are the goals of a testing of IC engine. The knocking in spark ignition engine can be reduced by what? It is both A and B. What is that? What is that? Retarding the spark, increasing the engine speed. The two reference fuels used for cetane rating are, it is cetane and alpha methyl naphthalene. Cetane given 100 cetane number, alpha methyl naphthalene given 0 cetane number. Isooctane is given 100 octane number, and N-heptane is given as the 0 number. Okay, octane number. For the same power developed in IC engines, the cheaper system is, what is this? It is supercharged. That's the reason the engines are supercharged. As compared to 8-standard cycle, in actual working, the effect of variation in specific heats is to what? What it will do? It will reduce maximum pressure and maximum temperature. So, because of this reason, in the analysis of air standard cycles, it is assumed that the specific heat of air, that means specified constant pressure Cp and Cv, are assumed to be constant. Cp is equal to 1.005 kJ per kg Kelvin. That means specified constant pressure, and Cv is equal to 0.717 kJ per kg Kelvin. Specified constant volume Cv. The expansion of fuel in a in 4-stroke cycle diesel engine, where it is 15 degrees, starts at 15 degrees after TDC and ends at 30 degrees before BDC. So here it is reducing below the 180 degrees. The fuel valve in 4-stroke diesel engine opens at 15 degrees before top dead center and closes at 20 degrees after top dead center. Please remember these questions, friends. Please go through very carefully. So inlet valve opening, inlet valve closing, okay, fuel supply, all those things. Expansion stroke, power stroke, how much crank angle they are open for and they are closed for. Just check it. In a typical medium speed 4-stroke diesel engine, what is going to happen? Fuel injection starts at 10 degrees before top dead center TDC and ends at 20 degrees after top dead center. In a typical medium 4-stroke, medium speed 4-stroke diesel engine, what is the correct answer? So, Compression starts at 35 degrees after bottom dead center and ends at top dead center. The exhaust valve in 4-stroke petrol engine, once again, the question is opens at 50 degrees before TDC and closes at 15 degrees after top dead center, bottom dead center and top dead center. 50 degrees before BDC and 15 degrees after TDC. For the same compression ratio, Otto cycle is more efficient than the diesel cycle. That's why in Otto cycle, the compression ratio is assumed to be 6 to 10, varying from 6 to 10. But whereas in case of CA engines or diesel engines, it is normally ranging from 12 to 20. But in petrol engines or SI engines, spark ignition engines, the compression ratio varies from 6 to 10. The ratio of brake power to indicated power is known as what? Mechanical efficiency. Mechanical efficiency. BHP by IHP. Brake power is the power available by the crankshaft. IHP is the power generated in the cylinder due to the combustion of the fuel and air supply. In a 4-stroke cycle, the minimum temperature inside the engine cylinder occurs at where? It is the beginning of the suction stroke. It is almost the temperature of the surrounding air, atmospheric air. A diesel engine has how many valves? It has 3 valves. Normally 4 valves, friends. 2 valves, inlet valve and exhaust valve. Sometimes 4 also used, 2 inlet valves and 2 exhaust valves. But he is saying 3. Let us check up. The pressure inside cylinder is dash, the atmospheric pressure during exhaust stroke. Is it below or above or equal? It is above. So that the gases can be sent to air. Otherwise, reverse airflow will be from the atmosphere into the cylinder. So definitely there has to be more. The exhaust gases, flue gas or burned gas pressure should be more than the atmospheric pressure. Pick up the false statement, which is the correct. SI engines are quality governed. They are actually, friends, quantity governed. They are quantity governed. Others are correct. Thermal efficiency of diesel engine is about 34%. Theoretically correct air petrol is air mixture ratio is 15:1. High speed compression engines operate on dual combustion cycle. So remember them. The specific fuel consumption of a petrol engine compared to diesel engine of same HP is B. More. Diesel engine consumes more diesel compared to the petrol engine. So petrol consumption. The pressure and temperature at the end of compression stroke in a petrol engine are of the order of, remember these values, friends, 6 to 12 kg per centimeter square or bar and 250 to 350 degrees centigrade. Remember these values without fail. The brake power is the power available at the crankshaft. At the crankshaft. The power available in the engine cylinder is known as IHP. I power, indicated power. Which of the following engines will have heavier flywheel than remaining ones? A. What is this? A 30 kilowatts 4-stroke petrol engine running at 1500 RPM. So it should be petrol engine and speed should be more. Speed should be more and power should be more. Others you can eliminate. Then it has to use higher flywheel, higher mass flywheel. In a typical medium 4-stroke diesel engine, cycle diesel engine, the inlet valve, once again, it is the valve timing diagram. What is that? Opens at 20 degrees before TDC, that means top dead center, and closes at 35 degrees after the BDC, bottom dead center. Remember these values without fail. Friends, from this video of 100 questions, you are going to get at least 4 questions. From where 20 topics, approximately you are having 20 topics in your syllabus. For each topic, you can expect 4 questions. Out of 4 questions, you can expect all the questions from this particular 100 bits. Pick up the wrong statement. What is the correct wrong statement? Petrol engines occupy more space than diesel engines for same power output. It is the reverse, vice versa. That means it is opposite to what is given. Petrol engines occupy less space than diesel engines for same power output. Others are correct. Two-stroke engine can run in any direction. Four-stroke engine, a power stroke is obtained in 4 strokes. Thermal efficiency of four-stroke engine is more due to positive scavenging. In coil ignition system of petrol engines, a condenser is connected across the contact breaker for what purpose? For both A and B. So what is this purpose? Let us see. To prevent sparking across the gap between the points and also cause more rapid break of primary current, giving a higher voltage in the secondary circuit. The fuel in the diesel engine is normally injected at a pressure of what? This is a good question, friends. Please remember. It is going to be 90 to 130 bar. 1 kgf per centimeter square is good, approximately 1 bar. 1 bar is good, 10 to the power 5 pascals. 1 pascal is good, 1 Newton per meter square. The self-ignition temperature of petrol is what? It is higher. The self-ignition temperature of petrol is higher than the diesel. Which of the following statement is correct? All of them are correct. Let us see what are these, all these statements. Okay. Compression ratio for petrol engine varies from 6 to 10. Higher compression ratio in diesel engine results in higher pressures. Petrol engines work on auto cycle. All are correct except the X also. All are correct. 4. All 3 are correct. Fourth one is the correct answer. All of them. The air standard efficiency of an IC engine depends on what? It is going to depend upon compression ratio only. Compression ratio only IC engine. Okay, air standard efficiency, right? Friends? In case of diesel engines, actually cutoff ratio is also important, friends. But majorly it is compression ratio. Cutoff ratio will be use. It's a useful parameter in case of diesel engine. Cutoff ratio where your diesel supply will be cut off. Cutoff ratio and compression ratio are also there. It is going to depend upon both the ratios. In case of dual cycle, there is one more ratio is going to come into picture. That is the what you call pressure ratio. Okay, RP. And also in addition to this, one more important ratio is the Cp by Cv ratio of the air. That is the specified constant pressure and specified constant volume ratio. That is equal to 1.4. Cp by Cv is equal to 1.4. How? 1.005 Cp by 0.717 Cv. Both in kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Scavenging air in diesel engine means what? What is this air? Air used for forcing burnt gas out of engine cylinders during exhaust period. Others are wrong answers. Like air used for combustion sent under pressure, forced air for cooling cylinder, burnt air containing process of combustion, all are wrong. The last one is the correct answer. If petrol is used in diesel engine, what will happen? This is a good question, friends. A higher knocking will occur. Knocking we have seen just now or while discussion. It is abrupt pressure rise in the engine cylinder causing vibration and noise. Okay. Even on the power stroke or expansion stroke, actually pressure should rise during compression stroke only, but it continues to rise even after due to uncontrolled burning, even during the power stroke also, expansion stroke also. It is going to result in a loss of power and also efficiency of the engine also. Okay, friends. So higher knocking will occur. That is the correct answer. Okay, that's what we have seen. Right. The calorific value of gases fuels is expressed in terms of what? Kilocalories per meter cube on volume basis, friends. For gaseous fuels, it will be on volume basis, per meter cube basis. Kilocalories, 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.18 kilojoules, 1 calorie is equal to 4.8 joules. Okay, so kilocalories per kg, it is expressed for the solid fuels, calorific value for solid fuels and liquid fuels generally. A diesel engine has compression ratio varying from, what is this? 10 to 15, or let us check it, friends. I think 15 to 25 he will give. Right, it is given 12 to 20, but he has given taken on the more side 15 to 25. Last question for this video, friends. A petrol engine has a compression ratio varying from 6 to 10. 6 to 10 is the correct answer. Okay, friends, in this video we have seen 100 best question, top 100 questions from your AETS Genco point of view. Okay, in the next video we are going to take one more important topic with 100 questions, which will be very useful, and probably you'll be getting 4 questions per syllabus item. There are 20 syllabus items. Each maybe you may be getting 4 questions. So 20 questions into 4, 20 topics into 4, 80 questions totally, and 20 questions for your general studies and other things. Okay, so 80 questions from each topic. You are going to get 4 questions. Probably if you are thorough with these 100 questions, you might expect 4 questions for your AE Genco TS, which is going to be conducted on December 7th. If you like my channel, please share among your friends and group friends. Okay, see you all in the next video.